get this in epic quality. 1080p, sure, why not? Alright, let me catch up with chat. Zombies with fallout radiation mutation, that's what I'm saying! In Raccoon City, that's such a good idea. Finally, a decent new logo, yeah. It looks so good. No Jill again? It's just a teaser. We can... Is RE9 real? It is. It is. Alright. Let's rewatch this trailer. Let me make sure... Is the audio working for it? No. Let me fix that. Resident Evil Requiem, chat. Resident Evil Requiem. Okay, we're gonna watch it, and then... What is this? What does that say? Oh, it's just FBI. Federal Bureau of Investigation. Alright. Saturn didn't see anything, yeah. Alright. Potential victim of unidentified disease. I really feel like this is related to the mansion incident in RE7. I really feel like this is related to that. Who is this guy? There's a couple pictures of him up. A deceased individual was discovered at an abandoned government office. Preliminary analysis suggests the D. Deceased may be linked to a series of... Oh, I still have the thing really quiet. Sorry. Sorry, chat. Is that Alan? I was thinking that too, and I hope it's not, because you guys are not going to shut up about it. Alright. Push the guy see Alan. He does look like Alan. Let's see if we can get a clearer shot of it. They said corpses, which makes you think they're relatively normal looking, no mold. True, that is a good point. Yeah, there's a couple of maps of New York around. Like, there's this one and there's the one in her office. I don't know if that's just, like, generic maps, or if they're trying to pass it off as, like, a Raccoon City map. Okay, so Grace Ashcroft.
Grace Ashcroft.
Okay. Chat, he looks like Alan. He looks like Alan. Is it Alan? It would make sense. He's part of the connections. And if they're doubling down on that plot line, the game director's the one that made that plot line. I don't know who this guy is. They're both wanted. What else is here? Not seeing much. And the resolution's too low for me to be reading this or this.
Yes?
Who's Grace Ashcroft? The daughter of, I think Alexia Ashcroft from Resident Evil Outbreak. And then there was an Ashcroft mentioned in RE7 as one of the victims of the Bakers. Well, looks like a Lucas. No, he has too big of a beard. Definitely not Lucas. He's too old. There's a bigger picture, but that's still blurry. Lost? Ooh. Man, I wish the resolution was better on this. I can't see shit. The vertical monitor is crazy work, by the way.
Coming.
Womp womp. Yeah, I don't... Do you guys see anything, chat? Can grow a beard? This seems like it's before, and he looks older. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm mostly trying to figure out what freaking year this is.
What you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that
Another
has
one.
the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes.
It's totally Alan. That would be cool. I kind of hope it is.
The Renwood Hotel.
Nathan Dempsey. This guy's name is Nathan Dempsey, special agent in charge. What do we think, chat? Does that name sound familiar at all? Fitzallen, you might shit your pants.
That's where your mother was murdered.
Okay. Who is this?
Alyssa died 8 years ago.
Okay, let me pull up a picture of Alyssa Ashcroft. Yeah, that's her. From Resident Evil Outbreak. Same coat and everything.
Perhaps it's time.
Looks like a Los Illuminatus member,
to face
kinda.
the past.
I think that's just a Raccoon City, yeah.
Grace.
Okay, who would be kidnapping her? Who is related to Raccoon City that could be kidnapping people? Could it be Spencer? Could they be going off of that plot line? The stop is ADR. She definitely didn't say that.
Stay close.
Stay close? Who is saying that? Who do we think that sounds like?
Stay close.
Who does that sound like? It doesn't sound like Jill. Doesn't sound like Mia. Doesn't sound like Claire. Who are these people? Could it be Alexia? Could be. That would make sense with the co-op mechanic and stuff.
They're coming.
Yeah, I think this is New York.
I know.
That's a reused asset from, I think, Resident Evil Village. This guy looks like Oswell Spencer, does he not? He's got the same hair. He's got the same hair. Them cheekbones. Yeah, Spencer from Resident Evil 5. Looks just like him.
Well, now that you're the one that I've been searching for, special one.
The one I've been searching for, special one. That sounds like something Spencer would do. Question is why? Because I don't remember anything about Alexia's plotline in the first game to suggest that she's unique in some way. Unless she's one of the people that escaped and she's carrying like T-virus antibodies and he needs her antibodies for something and her daughter has them. That would feel like kind of a reused plotline a little bit, but it's the only thing I could really think of that Oswald would need her for unless they make up some new thing.
The chosen one.
The chosen one.
Miss Ashcroft.
Maybe she's the only one that escaped of the outbreak crew. That could be it. Yeah, this looks like a freaky mansion. I gotta brighten this up a little bit in Photoshop. Let me screen cap it. Okay, that gave us a little more info. Chandelier's a reused asset. That looks new. I'm telling you, chat, that has to be Spencer. It has to be Spencer. Which means this takes place before 2009. So this game is going back in time. 100% guaranteed. The age of the monitors um, Oswell, it being related to Outbreak, going back to Raccoon City. I really think that this game takes place in like the mid 2000s. I really think that's the case. I don't think this is a takes place after. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong, but that's just the vibe I'm getting. With this frame brightened up, do you guys see anything? I don't really see anything. I can brighten it up some more, but it's just going to look bad. Oh yeah, that looks bad. There's something there, but I can't really make out what it is. Spencer's pretty smart, and in RE6 cloning was around, so he might have cloned himself before he died. That very well could be the case. Oswald looks young, black hair. Yeah, but it looks like him. And cloning is already a thing in Resident Evil. How old is Grace in Outbreak? Alexia. Grace is probably Alexi's daughter. How old is Grace in Outbreak? I'm assuming 20s or 30s. Probably 30s if she had a kid and her daughter is old enough to be working at the FBI. She seems like she's kind of new there, but that could be what that is. I don't know. I don't know what that could be. We can zoom in a little bit, but I don't think there's anything else here to look at. Sorry the quality's so bad, chat. I'm working with what I got. I love this gramophone. I really think that's Spencer. Let me show you guys a picture of Spencer from, no, not videos. That's him. I'm not tweaking, right? Looks just like him. All right. Let's get back to this. Hey, night. Thank you for becoming a resident. Sorry, I didn't get the notification. It still looks like him. That's what I'm saying. I'm not tweaking. Thank you. He looks young. It could be a clone. Yeah. She's doing an apprenticeship with Nathan. Yeah, it does. She seems kind of like an intern. Like she's new there and she's got to like prove herself or something like that. Or maybe she joined the FBI to like, you know, find out what happened to her mom if she didn't escape. Ruins of Raccoon City. Look at this. This is the first time we've ever seen the ruins of Raccoon City. Literally ever. Nothing here really stands out to me that I'm seeing. Most of the places we were probably at in the game probably got like directly nuked. I'm not seeing any significant buildings. Do you guys see any significant buildings, chat? I know the RPD has to be here somewhere. What if it's that right there? I think it's right there. If you guys can see my mouse, like slightly in the middle. My question is, can we see, is the Spencer mansion up here anywhere? That looks like an airport of some kind. Main highway right here. Upper highway, that looks like the shot we get later. Can't be directly nuked because of the RPD, that's true. Can you see the clock tower? Where? West Grim Time, where do you see the clock tower? I'm wondering where that main river is that goes through Raccoon City, because that'll give us a better idea. It's on the left. Clock tower. I'm not seeing it. Big house on the hill on the left. Ooh. Oh, you're so right. It's right there. Chat. Well, the Spencer mansion got destroyed. that could be like the ruins of it, or they started like rebuilding something. It's a spooky mansion on a hill right there. You can see it. Hold on. Let's get Photoshop back up here. I'm not tweaking, right? That's a building. There's something back there, too. You don't think it'd be Spencer management because it got directly blown up or exploded? Yeah, it directly exploded. But there's, like, the training facility up there and stuff, too, which also exploded. But I don't know. It could be something, or it could be the area from Outbreak. You go up into the hills in Outbreak. I haven't played that game, so I don't remember exactly what that is. But looks like I need to play that game now, because this is definitely related. Tell by the right angle on it, it's a building. Exactly, right there. Alright, let's get back to the trailer. Man, this is so cool. That flat building there. This area got fucked up. So based on the size of this explosion, it was definitely not a nuclear bomb. Right? Nuclear bomb payload would be much larger. And all this vegetation would not be in place. Where's the lab Jill went to in Raccoon City? Because that had tons of tyrants in it? Dude, I don't know. They probably escaped.
Investigating all these
So awesome. This highway. Did we see a highway like this in RE2 or RE3? Not that I recall. There wasn't really any highways. Yeah, let's back it up and see who's talking here.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh? Who is that? Doesn't sound like Leon. Who else could be involved? I feel like it's just another main character we haven't seen yet. No. He sounds way too young for Chris, even at this time. Can you hear a younger Leon? No, because they would just use Nick Apostoliadis, and it doesn't sound like him. I don't think it's a young Chris either. Let's play it back one more time.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
That does not sound like Leon.
Need to keep our voices down.
We need to keep our voices down. I feel like that's going to be another main character that's also the child of an Outbreak character. Hear me out. Hear me out. Kevin Ryman. Kevin Ryman. That's who that sounds like to me. I could be completely wrong. It would make sense for the story if him and Alexia escaped. And those are the characters they're going with, because those are some of the two most popular characters in that game. I really think it's him. Keep your voices down might be a grown-up Moira. No, I think it's the keep your voices down is definitely the new Ashford. I just blanked on her name.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
That sounds like Jeff Shine. Is it Carlos? I really think that's Carlos. I don't think it's Chris. I think it's Carlos.
Getting all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Does that not sound like Jeff Shine? Jeff Shine is the person I'm thinking of, right? Let me make sure I'm getting the right voice actor. Yeah, Carlos. It sounds like Carlos to me. It doesn't sound like Chris. He puts on a very distinctly different voice when he does Chris. Leon's confirmed to be in RE9. No, he's not, because he's not in the trailer. You don't hear Jeff? He sounds like him to me, though. Doesn't sound like Chris or Leon? No. I think it's Carlos. Let's compare voices to the guy earlier.
I need your eyes on the crime scene.
Okay.
Huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Okay, it's definitely not that guy. Play Carlos's voice. I'm getting the same vibes as when he goes, "It looks like a cemetery to me." Do I have a Resident Evil 3 clip on my computer right now? I do. Did you guys hear that? Hold on. Hmm.
Here we go.
Keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
It sounds like him to me. It just sounds like he's older. It really sounds like him, chat. I think it's Carlos. I think they're bringing back Carlos. What are you thinking, chat? No? You don't think it sounds like him? I think it does. Let me get a part where he's talking more.
Derailed. Was anyone hurt?
Jill?
Ah, shit. Wait, what? Jill! Jill, what happened?
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Sounds a bit too serious for Carlos, but something might have happened. Yeah, exactly. It sounds like Jeff Shine to me. It could be Chris or Carlos, but it definitely sounds like Jeff Shine to me. But I think we should move on. It's the clock tower, chat. Is that the clock tower? Is that the... Hold on. I have the clip with that right now actually open. Bitch can't even swim. Okay, when do I actually look at the... And the statue in the middle? Yeah, chat, I think that's the clock tower. Do I look at it earlier? In the footage I have? Oh, barely. This part looks like that part. And then the two sets of windows. I think it is the clock tower. Yeah. I think it is. In the wide shot, you think you see Raccoon Park? Where? I can go back and I can look at it. You'll replay RE3 and send a screenshot of the whole thing later? Oh, you don't have to. It's okay. I'm sure I can find it online. It really looks like the clock tower. I think it is. They might have changed the design of it a little bit, but I think that's pretty unmistakable. Nikolai. Alright, I'm going to keep that on standby just in case we need it.
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
What does that mean? Did people survive the bombing and they've like been in Raccoon City this whole time? Oh, you know what? Actually, that's the RPD chat. That's the RPD. We're tweaking. That's literally the RPD. See the windows? That's the clock tower of the RPD. Right here's where Leon said, hope I don't have to write a report on this. So we're tweaking. God, this looks so awesome. So, if this looks like that, can we see it here? No, it's not by the raised part of the... Is it right there? What was the full name? Full name of what? Oh man, it looks so good. Leon's Jeep! Chad, it's Leon's Jeep, look! No! Leon's Jeep. Oh man. Let's back this up a little bit, because there was dialogue here.
Everyone's gone.
Oh, my heart. Chat, look at that. People have been here. That's a new crate that looks like a supply crate. That folding cart that wasn't there before. I'm curious what this metal part is, because I don't remember that being in the original RPD. Let me...
Leon Kennedy. There has to be someone here.
Oh, okay, yeah, there is a window there. I backed up too far. Okay. That painting's there, it's destroyed. That map is not there. The map is gone. The desk is there, but it's a different computer. And it's been moved. That's a different computer. That's a laptop. That's an actual PC. I think the lamp is still there. That's still open from when Leon was there. That's map. This map is still there. This little picture is new. The flag is still there. Obviously been damaged. Obviously the plants are gone. What else is different besides, you know, the random explosions? Anything you guys are noticing? Some stuff I don't think are going to be part of the story. If it changes because the design changes, stuff like that, yeah. But it just shows if stuff is different around the building, it shows people have been there, which means there could be people surviving in the ruins of Raccoon City. And I really think that's the angle they're going to go with this. Because, like, how did this supply crate get here? The only person who was in the RPD was Marvin. This chair is different from that chair, right? No, it's the same chair. I'm tweaking. It's the same chair. The camera's not pulled back far enough to tell if these supply crates are there. Ooh, wait. That is... Okay. This thing... This cart is here, but that crate is new. The typewriter's still there. It's right there. Police box sign is gone. That's sad. And the lamps are destroyed. These lamps are still there though. Looks like the lion statue is destroyed too, chat. It's gone. Rip lion statue. I think that's all I'm seeing on this frame, so let's minimize. Okay. But then if this is here, that means the sewer labs below this didn't get directly hit. And then the cart goes that way. So the explosion definitely came from this way, which is where the lab direction is. So they directly aimed for the nest labs when they sent in the bomb. I think that's the case. I think the bomb impact point was where the nest labs were. I think that makes a lot of sense. Okay. So where is this? It's definitely not in that FBI area. Who is this guy? This kind of looks like that old guy that we saw the picture of. Not the one that looked like Alan. It looks like the other guy. Where is this? Where is this? And what is that? Okay, no, back it up. This looks so familiar. It's not the Baker House. Liquor? No, it has hair. See? It's got hair. I mean, it could be a giant mutated liquor. Definitely could. But it's got like a big... I feel like this is that lady with the hood that we saw. 100% confident that's who that is. Looks a bit like the hallway on the 3rd floor of the STARS office. Nah. I get what you're saying, but I don't think it is. It looks residential. I think this is that mansion we saw on that hill earlier. I definitely think this is that lady in the hood, though, that we saw a really quick glimpse of earlier. What's in the background? It looks like a unicorn statue. Did we get the lady with the hood yet? I don't know, but I think that's the lady with the hood. Yeah, I think that's the same thing right there. Suffocating with a bag? Dang. This guy, who is this guy? Looks like a cop, obviously. It's raining out because he has the plastic covering on his police cap. So I think this is connected to that opening shot of when things were like semi-normal in New York. Does that make sense? Where is it? This shot right here. I think that's connected somehow. I think that they take place on the same day. His eyes don't look like regular zombies. I mean, T-virus zombies usually get like whited out eyes. Yeah, that's pretty normal for T-virus zombies. So I think this is T-virus zombies again. What is this? It's not that FBI headquarters. This has to be the same house as before. And I really think this is that mansion that's up on the hill again. I can't make out what this is. It looks like a bunch of small papers, like an ad board or something. His eyes aren't white though. Yeah, they are. Not you, buddy. Get out of here. Yeah, they're like Milky, who's the main character. Probably that new Ashford person. What is that, man? That's nasty. I think that's an old T-virus zombie. Requiem. Okay. Fuck out of here, Game of Thrones. Okay, this is RE9. Okay. Right there. I didn't see that when I was watching it live. So it might not be a flashback game. I could be completely wrong. So, what else? February 27th, by the way, chat. February 27th. That's when we're going to be tweaking out. Who is this person? That's what I'm curious about. I really have no leads on that. This kind of looks like it's been converted into, like kind of like how the RPD was converted into kind of like a safe zone. So I feel like part of this game is going to take place in New York. And then we go to the ruins of Raccoon City later. Hunnigan? I don't know. She doesn't have Hunnigan's hair. So I really don't know who that is. I want to know who this guy is. Who is that? It could just be a random guy. I'm curious about these freaking hooded cultists, man. I really think the hooded cultists turn into this. Who is that? I can't make anything out. This does look like that mansion, though. Because just the architecture of it, I don't know. Just a vibe. See President Graham? He served his term already. So if this is Resident Evil 9, it takes place after Village. They don't really go like out of order for the mainline games like that. God, something about this looks so familiar and I can't place it. You know? It just looks so familiar. Man. It's got the same RPD lamps. Gotta be an NPC, maybe. I think we pretty much caught everything. I really think the plot of this game is going to be that the nuke, when they nuked Raccoon City... Man, this game's graphics look so good. They didn't kill the virus. Probably CIA, maybe. And it's like leaking out of Raccoon City. And I think she, since she has like an untainted version of the T-virus that hasn't been like lurking about Raccoon City for years. But that doesn't make sense because the T-virus is like quote unquote widely available. I don't know. She could have similar antibodies to Jill, like how Jill does, but then I don't know. Why not just involve Jill at that point? Oh man, I don't know. So like, man, is there like a higher quality version of this? Fuck off, IGN. Okay, here's the official Resident Evil one. Ooh, that cover art. Chad, look at that cover art. Ooh, that looks nice. Is this one in 4K? Yes. Think it's maybe Rose with a fake name? I don't think so. Oh, this is much higher quality. Oh, yeah. Okay, those don't look like anything. It's just a train and a pirate ship. That's not the same guy from the bag earlier.
Sir.
That guy doesn't look familiar from anything else either. That wanted fugitives board. I want to get a good look at that. That's... I can't really make it out. Okay. We're gonna get screen capping here, chat. We're gonna get screen capping. close these other ones. Raise the brightness. All right. Oh, it's illegible. Awesome. Does that not also look like Spencer? I don't know. I'm not seeing anything here. Computer screen looks like it's the flower garden from RE5. I'll check that in a second. I just want to make sure. I don't. This is like unreadable. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. The flower garden, no, that's just the same like crime scene in the forest that we've been seeing. That's definitely New York, right? Because that's Manhattan Island. And that's the Upper Hills. I'm not tweaking about that, right? Man, that keyboard looks so like realistic. I don't know. You can see her pores. She has a mole. Very nice graphics. That guy doesn't look familiar. That guy doesn't either. So, nothing here. Not that I can see anyway. Nothing I can really make out here. This reminds me of like multiple Hunnigan shots. This is when I realized it was RE9 because it just felt like that. Like RE4 or Hunnigan. That looks like a completely different map. I thought it was the same map on stream, but it's not. With the river going through it, that could be a map of Raccoon City. I don't know why they would have it up, but it could be. What else we got here?
Grace.
Grace. I don't know what that chart
Grace
is.
Ashcroft.
Yes?
Grace Ashcroft. What are these post-its up here? Can I zoom on YouTube? No. We screen capping again, chat. We screen capping. Yeah, I can't make any of it out. That's a shame. Alright, worth a try. Worth a try. This stuff. Man. No, it doesn't look like that other guy. That's not him. I'm still not fully convinced that that's not Alan. But if this takes place after 7, why would it be? You know, because he's dead. Yeah, that's unreadable. Awesome. Oh well.
My office.
Man. Graphics are insane. You can even see the weaving in his tie. Holy crap.
Oh, coming.
We got feet in RE9 chat. Nothing new here, I don't think. It's that same pirate ship that was up in the hallway right there. There's a hat here. Doesn't look like it has a design on it. RE feet? Oh yeah. Damn, look at the scratches on the walls and stuff. Oh, this game looks good.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that.
Like Rose's hat? I don't know about that. Chat, I don't think this is Rose. I really don't think this is Rose. She's got like gray eyes. Interesting. So she has on like a fake shirt under her blazer, because that's not the same shirt as that.
We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
Who's
Now,
Grace?
I need a
Her.
good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
She's an FBI technical analyst.
I need your eyes on the crime.
But why would she change her name after just finding out that, like, just bonding with her father? You know, I don't think it's Rose, chat. I don't think so. It doesn't even look like her, really. Like, yeah, she has white hair, but otherwise they look different. I don't know.
Scene.
What does that say? Yeah, this guy's name is Nathan Dempsey. What does that say? I zoomed in too much. Soul. Also. Can anyone make that out, chat? I can't make it out. The Renwood Hotel case. So Renwood Hotel. It's definitely involved someone. That's that location. That's what that place is. It's a hotel. 100% that location is a hotel. So then we go there, and that's what that creepy place is. So this place... Renwood Hotel. That's got to be what that is. Has to be. That's why all this shit is set up, because there was an outbreak here. Or there's sick people here. That's got to be it. Okay, so this is the Renwood Hotel. Awesome. Okay. I feel like we actually figured something out. Awesome. Okay, let's go back to it.
Eyes on the crime scene.
Renwood. W-R-E-N. Ren. W-R-E-N. Wood. Hotel case. 100%.
The Renwood Hotel.
Can we go to the guy in the trucking back? We're going to go in order one more time. Was the Renwood Hotel in Outbreak? Was that like a thing? Doesn't look like it. Cool, just making sure. It didn't sound familiar, but I just wanted to check. Okay, let's check that again. Something standing there? Yeah, this looks like it's part of the hotel.
I know. That's where your mother was murdered.
Hmm. Trying to think. Maybe it's some kind of cover-up and she escaped Raccoon City, or it could be a retcon. I don't know. Who the fuck is that? She's got mold on her face. Man, that's... Who could that be? Was her mom in RE7? She's mentioned in a file. And we don't 100% know that that's her. It could also be the character from Outbreak. Who is this? She looks like DMC5 Virgil. Shut up. I have no idea about that guy.
Alyssa died 8 years ago.
Alyssa Ashford. That's the character from Resident Evil Outbreak. And she died years ago. Yeah. I'm betting there'll be flashbacks, chat. I'm betting there'll be flashbacks.
Face the past.
This all looks like the same hotel. Architecture looks very similar. Ooh, hold on. Room 201. With the red door. I'm assuming your mom was murdered in room 201. What is this? This is the weirdest shot so far. Because it doesn't make any sense with anything else. Room 201. What is this? Who are these guys? I'm wondering if these are the people that kidnapped her? Like when she's here all tied up and stuff? Could be. Yeah, room 201. Clear as day.
Grace.
Her eyes look less gray here. Gotta be the kidnappers? I think so too. Dang, that's sweat though. So she's upside down right now. You can tell because her hair is all weird. Yeah, and then they flip it over, obviously. That's so weird. So that curtain, it looks like the curtains from before, or I guess later. Like the curtains from later. So I feel like she's in the hotel in this shot. Yeah, and then with the fancy hotel molding here, I think she's in the Renwood Hotel. Why is she bandaged up? Maybe she got shot or something while they were kidnapping her? I don't know. But it shows they actually need her for something. And this chair is old. You can see the cracking on the leather. She's got an IV. Yeah, right there. She has an IV for fluids. So someone clearly wants her alive for something. Because she's like the chosen one, like I mentioned earlier. I really think this is in the hotel as well. Because you got the curtains that were put up. You got the molding here. Yeah, 100%. Can we see any of it here? Yep. Yeah, that molding looks very similar. Then let's check later. Yeah, that molding looks... Yep, right there. So she's definitely in the hotel. This also looks like it's part of the hotel. So I think this game, predominantly, when it's... I think it's going to open in the Renwood Hotel, and then we're going to go to Raccoon City later. That or Renwood Hotel is up in the hills, and it's like a retreat spot. I think that's what this is going to be. Man, those curtains, though. All these missing people. I don't know. I don't know. Made sure that the shot looks like Spencer Mansion. Me too. This is just trash. Barbershop. Ayo. Very cool. Loving the rain effects. You can see the barbershop bar reflecting in the thing with the window. Yeah.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for.
He sounds like Oswald Spencer. I don't have a clip. Actually, I might have a clip. It's It's my RE5 footage on this hard drive. No, it's not. Damn. Okay. I thought I had a clip. Has the ideals too, yep.
Special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
I was to become a god. Oh, this quality difference. Holy moly. We screen cap in chat. I was to become a god. Alright, let's get zooming. Oh yeah, look at that quality. That's much better. Let's see what we got here. We got the river, that makes sense. Highway looks like it got destroyed here. These buildings got destroyed. All destroyed. Damn. What do we got here? This part intrigues me. Because this was like a main road. And it's completely full of rubble. That's totally gone. Some of these buildings are pretty intact, though. Which leads me to believe, again, that they didn't do a good job, you know, killing the virus, so there's still shit here. Wonder what those are. It looks like a building fell over on this other building. This building was partially destroyed. It looks like the top part of it is gone, because you can still see some of the foundation walls. That square in between all the buildings. You think it's Raccoon Park? Right here? Are you talking about right here, West Current Time? This area? This intrigues me, because this building was completely leveled. But the buildings around it are fine. So what could have possibly caused that? This building is leaning. I could see that being Raccoon Park. I could see that. We get some more flatter buildings on this side. We get that high-rise area we saw earlier. More like half-finished buildings. That's just the YouTube player. What happened here? I'm not seeing the RPD or anything like that, though. Let's look over here. Yeah, this area is leveled. Get the forest. Looks like an airport. It's either airport or a school. Something like that. Can't make any of this stuff out. Yeah, so I think... Let's zoom back out. I think the area, the play area, is out of frame to the left over here. Because that's the area where the clock tower and stuff is, and the RPD would be nearby it. So I think all that playable area is to the left. That's what I'm thinking. Let's go back. I know we went over these screenshots, so I'll try to be quicker with the next few. Yeah, nothing new here, really.
Huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Just a bus. RPD.
Please know that you
Looks amazing.
Everyone's
God, it looks amazing. It looks so good.
gone.
Man. One thing, I don't know if it's like, am I misremembering? Wasn't this statue metal? I don't know. Not a big deal. Stay away from her. That's what he said, right? Stay away from her? Okay, thanks, subtitles helpful. Alright. That's a unicorn statue, which is very weird. I don't know. I think we pretty much got everything. I don't want to drag this video out longer than it has to be. So I think I'm gonna call it, and I want to know who this guy getting choked is. I don't know, man. Looks insane. Looks absolutely insane. I'm gonna go upload a couple things. Supply box looks the same as the Nemesis drops? Kinda. It kinda does. I'm gonna end the stream here and take a quick break to upload a couple things. So I will see y'all later. If you want to join the discussion about the game, I'm gonna put a link to the Discord in the chat right now. Join the Discord and chat about it. Sorry, I'm being slow. Putting a Discord link right now. There you go. You're so excited. Me too. It looks amazing. Okay. I'm going to go chat. Hope y'all have a good one.